53 years ago, a 9-year-old boy stepped onto a stage in a grade school in Ontario, Canada, and gave a speech on exponential evolution. He explained how the Earth began around 45 billion years ago. And the dinosaurs didn't really show up till around 150 million years ago. That's at the very end of that. And the first inklings of anything that even resembled human was around 2 million years ago. That's at the very end of that. Now, out of those 2 million years, almost nothing happened. It was just a flat line. And it was only at the very last 10,000 years where the first signs of what we call civilization began. In other words, that line was flat until the very, 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 very end of that. That's 7,000 years ago. Not much changed in 7,000 years, actually, because only in the last 100 years did man go from riding a horse to driving a car. That was like 130 years ago. And electricity and things like that. That's at the very, very, very end of human civilization. Just a last little tiny blip. And it's only in the last 50 years that man actually went into space. And this is just a few years before I gave my speech in the 70s. And I knew, I'm the 9-year-old kid. I knew that when I was born, that in this lifetime, this is the lifetime out of 45 billion years of evolution where that line, the little blip at the end, and then out of that, the little blip at the end of that, and then tiny little blip at the end of that, a tiny little blip at the end of that, that's called exponential evolution, is that line is going to go vertical in our lifetime. I knew it. And when that happens, something different has to happen. You just can't keep going because the line is vertical, which means you have to shift into a whole new reality. So everything that you know is going to be completely different. That cell phone, that smartphone you hold in your hand right now has over 100,000 times the processing power of the Apollo guidance computer that sent astronauts to the moon just 50 years ago. And you don't think twice about it. It's like nothing to you. You just take it for granted. Well, that's nothing compared to what AI is going to do in the next few years. That's going to turn everything that you know upside down. But even that isn't even the end of it. That's just going to accelerate everything. What's going to happen in our lifetime is going to be like an amoeba trying to comprehend a computer. But it's going to happen in your life. We're going to be alive when this happens. So everything, all these petty issues, all these things that people are squabbling about on the internet, all these things that we get depressed about and fight about and argue about and go to war about and, bicker about you're right and I'm wrong and all these stupid things that we are wasting our life with and getting depressed about and arguing about is going to be so silly in just a little while. And there are people out there who just don't even know why we're here. They're just like, this life sucks. I can't wait till I die and go to heaven, right? There's people like that. Well, why are we here? We're here to experience life. But the life that we have been living is being squandered with silly wastes of time. And what's going to happen in a little bit of time is going to be like an electric shock to our existence. And we're finally going to really, fully, completely experience what's possible. I can't even explain to you. Okay, let's put it this way. Every moment of your life, you can make a decision, right? You can go this way or this way. So you'd make 1,000 of these a day. You go, yes, no, left, right. I'm going to go this way or go that way. And I'm sure you spent times of your life where you thought, I wonder what it would have been like if I said yes to that person or no to that job or whatever. I wonder if I had the guts to actually stand up to what I really wanted to do. Where would I be today? And you wonder about stuff like that. Well, what if part of you did? There was one of you that actually went that way. Wouldn't you like to see that movie, to see where it went? Well, how do I put this? You're going to experience it. You are going to experience all the different possibilities at the same time. This, my friends, is what we are about to experience. It's called quantum reality. And Edgar Cayce predicted this. I knew this when I was a kid. I knew in our lifetime, we can't just keep evolving the way we have. That's a primitive way of evolution. It's not just technological. or communication or quality of living. It's a way of experiencing reality itself. And it's going to blow your mind. Everything that you know as a reality right now will be so insignificant in just a moment while we are alive. And all I can say is strap yourself in, because your mind is about to get blown. And it's finally going to make sense. You're finally going to realize it's like watching 1,000 movies at the same time. It's going to knock you back, knock you forward, I guess you could say. It's going to be quite the experience. Strap yourself in, because no roller coaster in the world can compare to what you're about to experience, what we're about to experience. Going to the moon is nothing. That's all I'm going to say. Don't say I didn't warn you. I warned everybody 53 years ago. And it's not really a warning. It's a moment of excitement, because life's going to make sense. And that's what we're here for, is to experience life. So I'll get more into this in a little bit, but don't fret. Don't get too upset about silly things, because this is going to all be worth it. I'll see you in the next video.